All right, before we begin, I'd like to take this opportunity to commemorate the life and in memory of two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Busch, who we sadly lost yesterday at the age of 41. So let's take this opportunity to remember him with a moment of silence. All right, thank you very much, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and get rolling with IndyCar. All right, greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, guys and gals, and welcome back to the IndyCar 18th Series. Rounds 8 through 10. It's tonight is the International Day for IndyCar. We're gonna have 3 races at Mexico City, Rio de Janeiro, and Motegi. So it's our first stream since Sunday's awesome Indy 500 stream. Managed to obtain over 160 views for that stream. So thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. All the viewers coming in to watch a very exciting race. Exciting finish. Race won by one-off entry for this month, Nina Sautome, in a fine finish, so congratulations to Nina. I still owe her that $5 Streamlabs donation. Anyway, yeah, my day today wasn't that great. And, yeah, obviously, last night's news was just heartbreaking, and today was no better in different ways. So I'm here for a distraction with some nice racing and IndyCar action. I'm by myself in commentary for now, but I'll wait to see if someone else will come in anyway. Anyway, let's go ahead and check the classifications. So, yeah, despite despite the one-off entry, Nina leads the oval classification. 120 points for the Indy 500 winner, and 2 points for starting second in that race. And speaking of second, good grief, ibuprofen. Mint Phantom second in that classification, and I just found out a couple days after the 500 that it's the second year in a row that Mint Phantom finished runner-up in the 500. Ay, ay, ay. And again, she's still winless in IndyCar. When will she ever get to her first ever win? 119 points for Mint Phantom. Third is Olivia Monroe with 110. Nero is fourth with 105. And Yukinoshi Takeo, who is debuting a V3 this weekend, a version 3.0 model this weekend, 98 points. And Rome Street classification, Akama Nimune, back-to-back Indy Grand Prix winners. Back-to-back Indy Grand Prix winner, 101 points. Laimu is second with 96. Shy Lily, who we haven't seen in 3 rounds, 3 consecutive DNFs in the last 3 rounds. Third with 92 points and 1 win. Tiebreaker over Captain Hannah, who's also at 92 points. And Kawasaki Sui is fifth in classification with 86 points. Honda win-win. Yeah, hopefully this weekend. All 7 rounds so far have been won by Chevy drivers, and we haven't had a winner from Honda yet, as you'll see here in these overall point standings. Laimu, 187 points. 7 ahead of Mint Phantom on 180. Shy Lily's third with 168. Despite, of course, the 3 consecutive DNQs. Well, Mint Phantom also had 3 consecutive DNQs, but it's almost completely made up by that run-up finish last Sunday in the 500. Sama fourth with 163. Kawasaki Sui is fifth with 155. And yeah, I'm also including the points standings for the drivers that competed in the 500 for one-off entries. So there they are. All right, let's get to the racing. Man, it's 8.5 minutes since the start of the stream, and yeah, poor Minky. Yeah, really auto translate. Yeah. How do I disable auto translate in the live chat? How do I? Yeah, in the YouTube live chat. Yeah, I'm seeing correct typing in the live stream. But anyway, Round 8, Mexico City, Autódromo Hermanos Rodríguez, popular location for F1 and Formula Holo, and 4.304 kilometers, 2.674 miles in length, and 17 turns. And let's have a look at the track preview real quickly. First off, you go into a really long straightaway. How long? Well, this long. Really long. Longer than a typical YouTube ad, I think. Two turns 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2. 3. And second longest straightaway. Into 4, 5, and 6. This part is bypassed on the National Circuit layout. And then a whole bunch of S's, turns 7 through 11. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, yep. And then left again. And then turn 12, leading you into the Foro Sol Baseball Stadium. So 12 and then 13 and then 14, 15. A couple more turns, 16 and 17, and you're home free. And this is where the finish line is. 15 laps. 15 laps for this round, and we have our usual cast and crew again, back to our regular 40 drivers. So let's go ahead and get right to it, right now. And, oh yeah, I forgot about the loading bar again. Silly me. Fun. I keep forgetting to change the color of the loading bar. I'm becoming more of a lazy son of a gun. It can't be helped. Alright. Who will not qualify? Oh dear. Oh dear. The points leader didn't qualify. Limu didn't qualify. Ruka Fallen Shadow, Hannah, and Shiicho also failed to make the cut. So okay. All right. Well, Nene Amano, will have pole position for this race alongside Apare Hinata. Ruka didn't qualify, but Hinata did. So let's go ahead and mark her off. I didn't want comment, I want to note. I almost wrote pool. P-O-O-L-E. Alright, so your grid as they are: Nene Amano, Apare Hinata, Marie Apti, Yukinoshita Peyo, Shiguri Uri, Shai Lily Skuchan, Suapatra Ayami, Fuzuki Miki, Nova Alkami Giga, Olivia Monroe, Yuki Sakana, Kugeroa, Kason, Mick Phantom, Leah Stellaria, Fangu Kamala, Akuma Nimone, Kawasaki Sui Nimi, Nightmare, Dubi, Neurosama, Itapochi, Lena Lazar, Kuminui Miel, Yabari Ray, and Yuno Hanaki. Alright. Well, 14 minutes in and we haven't started yet, but we will do so right now, I guess. For 15 laps of action. It's a fiesta. It's IndieCar's International Day. And we have a car stuck and this is awkward. Well, this is awkward. We have a broken car. Yeah. We have a broken car in the midst. I think that's the first time in too long that we notice a broken car in there, and by the rules, that's gonna be a DQ, and oh shit, Hochi also has a broken car. Yeah. Yeah, that's a couple DNSs right there. maybe a couple DNSs. Excuse me. Let's see. Pochi, yeah, did not start. And Hinata also did not start. And well, that leaves 28 cars. Well, this is awkward. Alright, the starts will continue until morale improves, and this is not going to help us. We'll just skip the formation lap. We're wasting too much time. Yeah, yeah. Take 3. The ibuprofen is apparent. 28 car doesn't know what it's doing. None of these cars know what they're doing in the pace lap. Jesus. Alright. And, yeah. Races, I guess, on 28 cars instead of the usual 30. And already some drivers are missing out on car parts. So it's a good start by Peo, and Nene is right here. And that's a front one lost. That's gotta be Fangu having an issue. Yeah. And we gotta get through 15 laps of this mess. And another front wing is popped off. So Marie is leading the way, followed by Peo and Shy Lily, who finally shows up for a race. Already a handful of drivers are in pit lane. Giga, one lap down, having bad luck. This month, for some reason, didn't qualify for the 500 and is one of the bottom dwellers in the standings. And seeing in pit lane, Doobie Camel and Emmy Nightmare, Iami, Listelia Fangu, and Lena Lazar, along with Giga. Here's rookie Yukinoshi Topeo, after a pretty good stint in Indy Lights, moving up to IndieCar. Chasing after Shy Lily, established driver Shy Lily, 5-time race winner, and one-time race winner already, Maria FD, in her debut race a couple weeks back. All right. I think, like in the Long Beach track, I think for future editions of racing here on this track, I may have to reduce the number of entrants from 35 to 32. Ace on without a front wing. Multiple drivers are lacking front wings. Fastest lap, I'm seeing Doobie, 144.68. Close battle for the lead. And Shy Lily challenging Marie. But nothing doing. Remains behind the rookie. Shy Lily trying her best to use push to pass. Squichan to third. Pole sitter Nene Amano currently fifth behind Peo. But Squichan has lost a front wing, unfortunately. Definitely seeing some attrition on this racetrack. I suppose it's half permanent road course, half street course. Looks more like a permanent road course, even though this stadium section sometimes gets covered up with an artificial turf baseball field. And Squichan is, of course, coming in. We're seeing Suopatra 1 lap down, Giga 2 laps down. Lena Lazar with 125.935, fastest lap. While Marie still continuing to lead the way. Nana Amano trying to improve her position to third, but Shy Lily trying to rubber band her way back. And does so. Well, surprise, surprise, guess who's fifth? It's the IndyCar road course diva herself, Shigeri Uemama. And guess what? Expect to see her in V Proto in a few months. Yeah, she's in a provisional roster for V Proto, driving Acura along with a few more Holo Mamas. Idapochi signed up, Nacho Neko signed up, Kagura Nana signed up, Shiguri Ui as well, so picking up the Holo Mamas team for V Proto. Driving Acura cars. Heyo has managed to go back to second. Nana Amano to fourth here. We're through 5 laps. Race is scheduled for 15 laps or 25 minutes, whichever duration elapses first. Miki and Sakana in pit lane. If I could find her around. Yeah, there is Miki coming out. And Sakana already out as well. I'm needing to mind my button presses, because too many button presses might cause our factor to go kaput. $125.917 for Kamala. Yeah, didn't see enough of that. There it is, 125.917. We're on the fastest lap here. Top 10 are well spread apart. 11th and back on are somewhat closer behind. Yeah, definitely looks spread here. Back to the default outfit for Nimi Nightmare. Because her goth outfit livery is a Indy 500 only livery, I guess. Back to the battle for the lead between Marie and Peo. Nena Amano to P3. Distance behind. Nenatan trying to catch up with the two front runners. And Shy Lily and Corgeo making their presences felt. While I was distracted, Peo was taking the lead. Peo wanting to be the first Honda driver to win this series. So far, it's been a clean sweep of Chevy wins. And Peo wants to break that streak. Of course, Chevy will definitely outlast Honda in a number of wins this series, because they won the first 7 races, and including this one, there's only 6 rounds left. So race is official now. Marie FD on the push. And trying to regain the lead. And does so. Okay. Marie vying for a second win this month, which would also make it her first road course win. Nana Amano against Peo now. Nothing doing this time. losing ground to Shy Lily, however. Oh my. And that's going to be even worse, potentially. Roa and Uwe are threatening. Bumpity bump, side by side, touchy touch. Nene shakes it off. But Roa does go clear of Nene to move up to 4th. Third fastest lap is Aaliyah Stellaria, 125.730, who is running 13th mid-pack. There is Aaliyah in her Caterham-inspired livery, actually. 2013 F1 Caterham livery. And that's her fast... No. There is her fastest lap, 125.730. Heo on the move now. Approaching Photo Soul. 3 wide, man. That was a brief taste of 3 wide there. Oh, that is amazing. That's amazing stuff we're witnessing. And Peo and Shy Lily both go past Marie. 5 laps to go here in Mexico City. Race is far from over, folks. And there are more cars coming in as Uwe threatens to swap positions with Nene. And Kawasaki Sui also enters the fray. Three Hondas against a Chevy. Bit Phantom enters the picture in 7th, coming out to 4 laps and a lead of only 0.77. Of course, the times on the TV ticker add-on are unofficial. Those are rough guidelines. Following along with the R Factor Live app. Down to 4 laps. Onto the S's. After this race, we'll head further south into Brazil, into the Emerson Fittipaldi Speedway. Trapezoidal oval racing at its finest, like in the late 90s days of kart. 3 to go. And Marie is threatening again. Just not quite the right time to make a move. Trying to approach this section of the track. Looks like it's it, and it is. Marie regains the lead, and Peo going down to third. Both Marie and Shy Lily vying for their second win of the month. Nana hoping to make a podium here. Shy Lily on the move. Tried to cut through the path. And goes into the lead. First race after 3 consecutive DNQs, and she is taking control with 2 to go. Oh no, and she goes a bit wide, very dangerous. Her car remains intact, however. Ugh. Her heart must have skipped a beat. Her fans may have also skipped a beat. As Peo goes ahead to second, but is still a ridiculous distance behind the race leader. Nana Amano goes to P3 ahead of Marie. And the white flag is gonna wave for Shy Lily. I almost said why Lily. Why? Because she's leading. You know, having a lot of ground to make up. Just 2.3 something seconds behind Shy Lily. Just needs to close that gap in less than a lap should she want to be the first Honda driver this month to win. But Shy Lily is just super far ahead of herself. Yeah, the S's and Poor Soul are her last chances of reaching Shy Lily, but yeah. The gap is too great at this point. And on to For Soul for the last time in this race, and that is gonna do it. Win number 6 for Shy Lily here in Mexico City. And that means Chevy has won the first 8 rounds of this series. Still yet to have a Honda win. And Peo very close. Yeah. I think that's still Peo's first ever IndyCar podium. It is. And Nana Amano, her second IndyCar podium finish in P3 on a road course. Because Of course. And still waiting for a couple more drivers to finish. Oli, it's done, and Sakana is going to be done as well, and yeah. We lost one driver, and that's at lap 14, Hanaki.
Oh, what a shame.
But anyway, let's go ahead and wrap things up here. Sakana does get the fastest lap with a 125.257 on the final lap, because, of course, so, your results as they are: Shy Lily, KO, and Nene, your podium, followed by Marie, Roa, Kamala, Ayami, Aaliyah, Skuchan, Bang, Lena, Kason, Nova, Nimi, Nero, Doobie, Numi, Uwe, Miel. Uwe finishing 18th when she was vying for a top 5 all through the round. 20th is Miki, 21st is Ray, and then Sui. Another low finish for Sui, and another low finish for Mint, who finished 23rd. And Oli, Sakana, Patra, and Yuno, and Hinata and Pochi are DNSs, so they can't score. I don't even know if I saved that correctly. The points file. And 5 DNQs, and the rest should be NAS. And everything looks right. Well, not everything looks right. Giga is supposed to get the 1 point for 28th. And now everything looks right. Bonus point for Nana for pole. Bonus point for Sakana for fastest lap. And road and street classification is as follows: Shy Lily 162, Numi 110, Limu 96, Hannah 92, Sui 90. Shy Lily is currently points leader with 238 points. Limu second, 187. And Mint Phantom third, 183. Peo 182, and Marie 180. And my goodness, second through fifth separated by 7 points. And Shy Lily having a whopping 51-point lead. So we're going to take a break for a few minutes, and when we get back, it's round 9 at Rio de Janeiro at the Emerson Fittipaldi Speedway. All right, see you all in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. we are a little behind schedule. Just need to tack down something. All right. Emerson Fittipaldi Speedway. That is Kart 1980 400, and we're going to be racing 32 laps. So, all right. It's part of the now defunct Autódromo International Nelson Piquet in the Rio de Janeiro neighborhood of Jacarepagua. 1.86 mile, 3 kilometer, 4 turn speedway. Where is it? All right. So the long back straight of the road course is the front straight of the speedway. The entire 900 meters of that part, and then we have very tight turn 1, a not so tight turn 2, not so tight turn 3, and a tight turn 4. And weirdly enough, we're not gonna be using the super speedway aero kits. We're gonna be using the short oval low downforce kits. So it's the road course setup with fewer winglets, and of course the black speedway tires. And to the front stretch, and you should be home free. And what's the banking on the turns? I don't know. On. I think open wheel Indy cars benefit better from lower banked or flat circuits, however. So, unlike stock cars, which are better for which are better with higher banked tracks. Nana Amano failed to qualify for an oval because of course she didn't. Another DNQ for Shiicho. So Lena Shi, Nana Pochi, and Mint. Which means Mint will still yet to tally a win. Ibuprofen. And you just need to make sure cars don't appear broken. And oh goodness gracious, you know Hanaki pole. Well, all right, Sarway will start off second, and then Fuzuki Miki, Maria FD, Hanami, Rika, Shai, Lily, Balgiga, Miel, Ayami, Roa, Skuchan, Nova, Ruka, Kamala, Hinata, Doobie, Fallen Shadow, Oli, Sui, Keson, Nero, Sakana Laimu Amiranya finally showing up for a race. Dookie Bird, Ui, Ray, Hannah, and Fangu. Your 30 cars qualifying, and we just need to make sure cars don't look broken, if possible. And I don't want to press buttons too fast, because I've already explained what will go on. Okay. So you know how not get pole 32 laps, around 9 of 13. And just we'll get to the action right now in Rio. A carnival of oval-ish racing. Trapezoidal oval racing, that is. Just gonna fast forward to right here. Oh, the lag, man. The lag. Disgusting lag. Firestone Fast Sixer, Sarway, Miki, Marie, Rika, and points leader Shy Lily. Man, Shy Lily. Womp womp, womp womp. I'm ready to go. Hope you're ready as well, folks. It's round 9 in Rio de Janeiro. Race is on. On to turn 1. And, yeah. And these are the short oval kits. Yeah, with the fewer, elements. Let everyone know, how they differ from the road course elements. Oh, man! Bloopers by Sakana and Yubari Ray. From the get-go. Ray is staying out Sakana likewise, probably because it's after start-finish. Marie, Yuno, and Shy Lily after 1 lap. Giga. In 4th, Miki and Sarway. Marie wants a second win of her own. And Rika is currently the highest ranking Honda driver so far after 2 laps in E8, I guess. And already a few drivers in pits already. Sakana, Sui, Ray, and Damarai Ruka. And there is Yuno in the lead, and I missed an overtake. Watch Pot Never Boils. These tight turns are where craziness may occur. Dookie Bird has lost a front wing, but I want to see if there's a pass for the lead, and of course it had to be someone unexpected in General Giga. although not quite for the lead, as she's only second at best, and yeah. So Ducky Bird is in pit lane and already restored her front wing. And who else may be coming in? Roa. Also needing a front wing restore. Hinata. Oh my, missing both front and rear wings. That's going to take a while to... Yeah, she's going to be staying a while in pit lane. Meanwhile, close battle here. 3 wide on turn 4. As we're seeing more debris coming in. And another driver coming in. Several drivers coming in to pit lane. Kason and Oli. And it looks like 20 drivers on the lead lap. Whoa! More roughhousing on these tight turns. Turns 1 and 4 are where the real battles take place. Sakana fastest lap, 38 seconds, .752. She got fastest lap bonus points at Mexico City. Shy Lily into the lead, vying for a 3rd win of the month. But here come You know what I mean. Checking the speeds here on these low downforce short oval kits. You can reach, well, almost 200 miles per hour. On the front stretch, a little over 195. As Shy Lily goes up. And we have ibuprofen for Roa. Yeah. Dead engine. Dead race.
Oh, this is terrible.
So, already the first driver down in lap 7, and this is lap 10. Side-by-side battle for the lead between Shy Lily and Yuno, as we have another blooper, it seems. Yeah, did someone fall out of the race, or what? I think it's only just Roa so far. As she goes, well, clear of Lily. Hanaki in the lead. And the Honda driver, the best driving Honda driver so far is Ayami in 11th. Honda race would win. I'm aware that Kason is 2 laps down, and half the field is in the lead lap. Half the field is at least 1 lap down. More challenging here on turn 4. As Saraway goes to second. don't let slip away. Well, about that. Points leader, Shy Lily, having a very strong performance here this month. Buzuki Miki, of all drivers, into P3. How are we only 13 laps into the race? I feel like we've been here for somewhat a bit longer. Charlie slipping away in 5th. Seeing a scramble of lead cars and lapped cars. Sarway attempts to make a threat on Yuno, but Doobie is being a distraction. Maybe turns 3 and 4? Oh, doesn't quite look like it. Here comes President Buzuki Miki. Yet she still remains 3rd. 17 to go. Oh, these 3 were close. Shy Lily goes past Sarway. And now, on the outside lane of Hanaki in turn 4, Shy Lily goes up into the lead. But don't discount Sarway nor Hanaki. Most especially Trying to find a perfect opportunity to strike, but Shy Lily remains steadfast. Sarway tried to be the one to make the strike, but Shy Lily remains on the defense. Bow going into pit lane. Bow coming out, actually. So it's still 15 cars in the lead lap. Those challenges going on here. Shy Lily still up ahead. Well over halfway through this race. And a driver hurt Doki Bird. Oh, Doki Bird has been a victim of turn 4 silliness. That's her race done. I'm sorry to report. Gotta get out of the way. Gotta get out of the way of Doki Bird, especially on a turn like that. So that's a second DNF of this race. With 13 to go, it's Shy Lily, Sarway, and Buzuki Miki. As Lily has traffic ahead, and it is distracted by said traffic, losing ground down to third Saraway, back into the lead. "20 laps down, 12 to go." Oof, indeed. Yeah, gotta refer to Doki Bird's crash. Nothing doing for Miki, and she's slowing down, trying to push her way back, but just not enough push. A Shy Lily goes back to second. Saraway leading by 0.6. Olivia Monroe currently has fastest lap out of 38.555. That was back in lap 10. 38.555. More car parts coming off. Ten to go. Hanamiya Rika has somehow managed to go into the top 5. Highest Honda driver now in that position. There was a slight R-factor stutter as Rika speeds ahead. Oh my! Shy Lily just ahead of Saraway. Miki breaking from the racing line at 9 to go. Saraway blocks Miki's progress and regains the lead. It's gotta be another tire failure. That's Yuno Hanaki out of the race some time ago. What happened? Well, I was distracted with the other cars. Somehow, Yuno Hanaki has slipped out of contention. Remind me in replays on what happened, and also the crashes of Doki Bird and Roa as well. I may need to look at those, because that was fucking bizarre what just happened. Rika trying to go for a podium spot. But Shy Lily, of course, having a fantastic run. Here comes Miki into the lead now with 7 to go. Buzuki Miki leading the way against the 2025 Indy 500 winner. Marie into 4th. Rika! Oh dear. Saraway! Oh, nothing doing. Shy Lily against Miki now. And Marie goes up to 3rd. Going down to 5 laps. here at Emerson Fittipaldi Speedway. Someone's going to be celebrating with a carnival after this race is over. But who will it be? Marie to second against her fellow rookie. Four laps to go. Miki, Marie, and Saraway. Marie takes the lead on turn one. Those crucial tight turns 1 and 4. That's what I have mentioned. Crucial tight turns where overtakes are key. But where disaster might also strike if you're not careful enough. Miki! Whoa! Very dangerous, sure. Very dangerous, folks. Marie on the move, on the outside. And back to the lead. Two more laps. White flag next time by. And Saraway goes to second. Well, attempts to go to second anyway. Miki once otherwise. We're in for a close finish. White flag about to wave here. Miki trying to make a crucial turn one pass. Is successful here. Hoping for her first win in IndyCar. Marie, last chance to try to make a move on Miki. Too far behind. And Fuzuki Miki is a first-time IndyCar winner. Fuzuki Miki wins in Rio. The president has been elected. The president of this race, that's Fuzuki Miki. She wins for the first time in IndyCar competition. IndyCar Rookie Magic. Marie FD finishing second. And a surprise third-place finish for General Giga, who was way down there in points for a while, and will be happy to take that podium. Miki. Looks like Miki wants to go out for another victory lap. And another. And another! And another! And another! And another! And another! And another! Are there seriously no more spots in pit lane for her to park her car? Congrats to Miki getting her first win. Marie FD getting second, Giga third. So two rookies taking 1-2 in Rio. Giga 3rd, Starway 4th, Rika 5th, and Shy Lily. In 6th, Iami, 7th, Doobie, 8th, Skuchan, 9th, Nova, 10th, and Limu, 11th, and then Shadow 12th, Bang 13, Louis 14th, Nero, Kason, Amiya, Hannah, Sakana, Ray, Miel, Sui Ruka, Al, Oli, Kamala, Hinata, Doki, and Roa. So 3 DNFs and only 9 drivers finished all 32 laps. I need to update the medal count. So Miki, Marie, and Giga, your podium finishers, and Miki's 2nd podium and 1st win, Marie's 2nd podium likewise, and General Giga, that is her 3rd podium, and I need to check something about Giga. That's her 1st podium since Series 10 in Texas. Series 10. Series 10, that is August of 2023. Long time coming for Giga, finally back on the podium for the first time in almost 3 years. Well done to General Giga. Man, Lily had a chance to win back-to-back, but fumbled at the end. Yeah, unfortunate. Just still a top 10 finish, but man, she was up against tough competition. Oh boy. Oh boy. Counts look good, and who has fastest lap? Kamala does, with a 38.307. So, bonus point for Kamala. And it's of course it's on the final lap of the race. So, bonus point for Kamala. And both drivers in pole position and fastest lap finished 25th and below. So ibuprofen for them. Joy and glee for Fuzuki Miki as she goes up to 2nd in the classification in ovals. 10 behind a Marie FD. Marie 146, Miki 136, Nina 122, Mint 119, Nero 117. And Shy Lily still retains her points lead, but it has narrowed somewhat to just 38 points. 268 for Shy Lily. Marie FD is 2nd at the moment with 230. Limu 207. Uzuki Miki 205. And Nirosama 187 is 5th. And everyone so far having a nice amount of points. And oh my goodness, look at the power gap. Look at the power gap right there. Current bottom dweller of the standings has only 17 points, and next highest has 41. As we take a look at what happened in replays really quickly, and still we're way behind schedule. A bit behind schedule, but I want to see what happened to Doki and Roa. So I'm going to start off with Roa. What was her blooper? I guess lost control on turn 3, and then got rudely pushed by Marie, and then lost front and rear wing, and then lost a tire, which caused her race to be over. Yeah. But then I don't know why she was marked with a busted engine. And speaking of Doki, what was her downfall? She had no front wing, and then I guess on turn 4, got tumbled. Got brutally pushed by Hinata, and then lost it at the barrier. A thump sound was supposed to play at this point. And yeah, into the catch fence. And that's her race done. But what about Yuno? What went on with her? She was going out of pit lane, and then Laimu shredded off her rear wing and wheel. And yeah, and that definitely ended Yuno's race. Alright. We're gonna take a break, but when we come back, we are gonna be racing at Motegi. So, see you in a few minutes for more IndyCar action. All right, one more race for tonight. That's at Motegi, and we're going to be racing on the road course, and they've already begun the demolition of the oval circuits, sadly. So the road course layout is 14 turns, 4.801 kilometers, 2.983 miles. And we're going to be racing 13 laps. So 13 right there. And we are going to have a look at the preview if possible. Yeah, because OBS wants to lag while playing the third clip. There's a hairpin in turn 1, and turns 2 and 3 are close together. Yeah, unlike the oval layout, the road course goes counterclockwise. Unlike the counterclockwise oval layout, the road course goes clockwise. Alright, turn 4, and then a quick 5 and 6. Lag not too bad in this video clip, luckily. And then a quick 7 and 8. And number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, into a hairpin at turn 10, into the longest straight, and back into the oval after turn 11, into turns 12, 13, and 14, and you're home free. Alright, that's Motegi. And let's load the track. Fun! And after this race, it's a late dinner for me. All right. Well, there are some names that I'm afraid you won't see this time. Camel and Emmy Nightmare, Scoochan, Lena Lazar, and Sergei Roa. And yeah. Pole goes to Kason in home turf. Now, will this round be the round in which a Honda driver gets a win? Will it be this round? Mark Kason up at pole. Hold on, I need to check Discord real quick. Well, it's a nothing burger, everyone ping. Alright, for this race, Kason, Marie, Rika, Ayami, Yuno, Aaliyah, Giga, Neuro, Sui, Nova, Fang, Doki, Numi, Nena, Ui, Miki, Hinata, Suopatra, Sakana, Shadow, Doobie, Miel, Oli, Ami, Mint, Shy Lily, Ray, Shi, Peo, and Limu. That's 30 cars ready to go for this 13-lap race. And just need to make sure the cars look good. Slowly making my way up. Everything looks hunky-dory. All right, we're going to go ahead and get to the race. Here we go. We're just going to fast forward through. And then we're going to start off here. Firestone Fast 6 are, of course, Kason, Marie, Rika, Iami, and the couldn't quite showcase the Fast 6 for the race at Mexico City because of glitched cars, and there's a few BLC logos toppled. Anyway, we're set to go here for round 10. Green flag is waved. Let's go. Oh my, R Factor is lagging here. I'm seeing a bit of lag. We'll have this bar up in the upper left hand, showcasing the frame rate. As Marie takes an early lead, very good start to the race for her. And we're seeing trouble involving several drivers, including Doki, I guess. Is Doki even in this race? Yeah. Nothing but ibuprofen for Doki Bird this month. One of the bottom dwellers in the point standings. Did not even qualify for the 500. Look at the top three well ahead of the next driver down in Elias Stellaria. And here are the first few drivers coming in after one lap. So Marie, Iami, and Kason after one. And a whole bunch of names are in pit lane. I am seeing 7. I saw Patra's front wing glitched up. And just a few names coming out. I need to keep more of an eye on the map for any stopped cars. IME to second and Kiss on third. This is a relatively long course, one of the longer courses, at nearly 3 miles in length. So, that's 2 down. I mean, Mama, been on a streaming break for a while. Did prevent her from having art pieces featured and sold at Anime Central last weekend. Anime Central, which was, I believe, in Chicago. I have massive FOMO, if you don't mind, if you excuse me, because I avoid con news wherever possible because I can't stand the image posts, social media posts of folks getting to meet VTubers and meet and greets. Just showing me what I'm missing out on. Just the disadvantages of living in the Midwest with nothing but farmland on all sides. Corn, sometimes pasture for the cows and stuff. As Mama goes up into the lead, and Marie is further being threatened by Kason, but will stick to being second for the time being. Unless well, I gotta refute the unless. I'm starting to develop a gap. Was at 1.7 at one point. Now it's like 1.6, 1.5. And Doobie and Peo are in pit lane right now. Doobie, seems to have lost a rear wing, and I don't want to press the replay button because it might screw up the race happenings. Issue for driver in 15th position, it appears. Show without a wing. I think it may be too late to press the replay button at this point already. So 4 laps through. Trying to make a move on Mama. Fastest lap so far, Womp Womp. On the third lap, 136.495. A long-time driver in the IndieCar series, hoping to get a win on home turf. I believe home turf for her. Well, home turf for Honda. But so far, the first 9 rounds have been won by Chevy drivers. Marie makes a move. But IME keeps ahead. Marie wants to try again. But when is the question. Also, watch out for Socho. wanting to close in on Marie. Oh, there's a debris pop off for Marie as she takes the lead. Lucky for her, it's not a front or rear wing. It's just a side pod. And here come these three Honda drivers. Rika coming in fourth, with Giga a bit of a distant fifth. There's some mess that went on way back. As we lose Doki Bird.
Oh my god!
A second consecutive DNF for Doki. Meanwhile, Doobie 2 laps down, missing an engine cover. Miami going a bit wide and dropping to fourth. Oh man, that was dismal for Miami Mama. Losing a couple positions like that. Potentially expanding the lead for Marie. And now Hanami Arika finds herself in second. Trying to get a race win for the first time in IndyCar competition, and it would be here on actual home turf. Well, country. In this home country of Japan, that is. Of course, Rika does not live within the vicinity of Mobility Resort Motegi. I don't know anybody, I don't know of any Vtuber who lives in a race course, who has a house in like one of these pit boxes or the overhead press boxes or whatever. Oh goodness gracious, that's a number 6-7 wing popped off. Who was that number 6-7? It's not Nova. She drives number 86. It's not Giga, it looks like. Oh, that's Miel. Oh man, that's going to be an extended stay in pit lane for her. As Marie starts to get pressured by traffic. Rika trying to find an opportunity to pass by the race leader. Well, and Kason and Ayami trying to play catch-up. So 5 laps remain. As Marie keeps ahead, still wanting to continue the streak of Chevy wins. Rika, Kason, and Ayami want to consider otherwise. Rika with a terrible move on Marie. That is not going to work. Spearing behind Marie, and that's going to cost her a shot at the win, I'm sure. And that's further good news for Marie, further bad news for Honda executives. Wondering what the hell is going on with our drivers. Why aren't they winning? Bangu loses a front wing. Yeah. So Rika will have to come in and lose ground. We'll go down to 4 laps. And bad luck for Miel. She has crashed out of the race.
Oh, sorry. That's not right.
So that's it. Another DNF. That's 2 now. Only the second DNF of this race. I thought there would be like 3 or 4 DNFs here. Well, IME is being threatened by 2 Chevy drivers. Or maybe 3. I don't know. Marie has been dominating the race so far. Even with missing a side pod. To 3 laps here. Kason nearing striking distance against Marie FD. IME a distance behind. Laimu a lapped car. Kason waiting for an opportunity to go past Marie. Looks open! Can Kason go clear? Marie not here. A second win maybe. IME also threatening. And Kason does go clear and takes the lead away from Marie. And there's a whole bunch of cars clustered together. Not helped by the fact that Laimu was in the way of things. IME loses a front wing. That's no good to her at all. She's not going to like that, considering the next driver down is Chevy. Oh, man, Sakana brutally gets pushed behind 3 wide by these drivers. Already chaos late in the race. As we go down to 2 laps. Kason, the best possible hope of giving Honda their first win of the series. Ahead by 2 seconds of Marie. as another wing pops off. Numi without a front wing. Yuno without a front wing, Mint, moving up to 5th. Shy Lily having an ibuprofen moment of her own. Kason trying not to be too distracted by that lapped car of Laimu behind her. As she buys for a second IndyCar win and first since 2022, I believe. Well, Laimu, is going past Kason. Final lap here, white flag waving. And goodness gracious, Marie. Now has Kason in sight. Elias Stellaria, likewise. Kason can't afford to make many mistakes, especially since Marie is speeding up behind Kason, behind Socho. Marie wanting that second win of the month. Kason tried to go as far away behind Marie. Marie, nothing doing. Speedy section, long straightaway. Last chance for Marie to make a move, but she's too far of a distance behind Kason. On to the front stretch. And finally, a Honda winner this month. Kason is the winner in Motegi. The Chevy win streak is broken. Here in the home country of Honda. That is Kason's second win and first since Series 5, I believe. Or maybe Series 6, I don't know. Series 4, that's January, February of 2022. That's well over 4 years ago. The 4-year wait for a second win has come to an end. Kason, your winner at Motegi. Congratulations. Oh, man. A valiant effort by Marie. Will take home second. Elias Stellaria gets on the podium here, taking third. And we have 3 DNFs, ultimately. 24 finishing on the lead lap, and I believe we have previous race winner curse avoidance for tonight. Who was fastest lap? Just to make sure, Laimu was. This time it wasn't final lap, but penultimate lap, 135.852, so fastest lap to Laimu. And we're going to lock in the points and finalize things. So Kason, Marie, Aaliyah, Mint, Nero, Sakana, Ui, Shadow, Giga, Rika, Hinata, Bang, Ayami, Numi, Oli, Yuno, Shylily, Ray, Nova, Sui, Nene, Ami, Miki, Laimu, Hayoshi, Patra, Dubi, Miel, and Doki. And I think that's I think that's mathematical elimination for a couple drivers already. I think Patra may already be mathematically eliminated from championship contention. Not a good series for her. And I think likewise Doki Bird. And we'll need to confirm that. That's 40 names, and Kason won from pole, so it's going to be 71 points. And another fastest lap driver finishing low. So as it stands in Roden Street classification, Shy Lily 171, Kason 154, Marie 134, Yumi 124, Leah Stellaria 103. Overall, let's see. There's a few names well over 216 down, so there that ends their hopes at a championship.
Dead men tell no tales.
Yeah, the maximum amount of points left to score is 216, 72 each. I know math. And 4 regulars are well outside the points frame. Oh, but goodness golly gee willikers. You are going to have a look at the top 5 as it currently stands. And we're going to do so, hello? We're going to do so from 5th and move up on top. So 5th currently is Laimu with 210. And we have 2 drivers each on 219. But one driver has 2 seconds, and the other driver has 2 thirds. So the 2 thirds are, of course, Nero. And then third is Minto. And then second, Shy Lily. Ooh. Goodness gracious, 277. which means the new championship leader is Marie FD. Rookie Marie FD by 3 points. Oh dear. How the turntables. 2 consecutive second place finishes along with her win at Atlanta. She didn't have a strong showing in at Indy 500, but still having a strong rookie season, Marie FD. Anyway, that is gonna do it. So what did we learn? Rookie magic. Huge follow for Lillian at Rio and Motegi. Not too bad. But yeah. Oh no. Still, Kason. Yeah. First win in over 4 years for her. Tomorrow is the championship decider. Let's have a look at the schedule. So we have a short oval at Nazareth. A better version of Nazareth Speedway, I should say. And then airport racing in Cleveland. And finally, round 13 at Homestead, Miami, under the lights. That's coming up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern as we determine the IndyCar 18th Series champion. That's good. That's going to do it for me tonight, and thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and have dinner and watch live sumo coverage on Twitch. And please have a great rest of your evening. Please take good care of yourself and tell a family member or a loved one that you love them. And yeah, this life is just short. Yeah, be good. Yeah, take care of your health, mental health, and other stuff. Much love, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening. See you tomorrow morning for the IndyCar 18 Series finale. Autodag.